What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and we got a real quick video for you today just to show you how neglected the inside of your hunting rig is, especially in the engine bay. So today we're going to go over a real quick, easy how-to video. Shine that thing up, get all the dust and debris off there, those dirt roads, those WMA roads, and make it shine like new again. So stay with us. All right, guys. Now, obviously, mine's not as bad as it definitely could be, but you can see right here after about 50,000 miles, and I've never had this truck detailed as far as the engine bay goes. Definitely keep up the outside, but you can see just a bunch of dust, pollen, just debris from everyday driving. I mean, this truck lived off and off, on and off dirt roads in the first part of the first 2 years of its life. So definitely needs some good attention. Here you got the dust test right there. Definitely could be better on the air box. You can see there, plenty to do. So what you're gonna need to knock this job out, and the secret weapon, is a can of this tire foam from Armor All. So nothing special, just your normal tire foam, not the extreme kind. This was $7.99, about $8. And then a $2 pack of the chamois towels you see at the checkout counter at O'Reilly's or Advance Auto. But this is not really a must-have, just in case it's super bad. You got a lot of dust, a lot of debris. You can use that to touch it up in between, but this is typically a touchless application. And let's go ahead and dive into it and see what we're working with. All right, guys, so one thing to note, your vehicle model is definitely going to determine how you attack this, but obviously we're just going to spray this whole engine bay down. If you do have an alternator that is more to the left or right, meaning it's up towards the top of the engine, you can see mine in this 19 Tacoma is kind of tucked down in there. So as we're spraying, I'm not really going to concentrate on spraying that thing. Obviously, if you use water to wash this, you want to cover that up with a trash bag. But ultimately, I don't think this is going to be shutting my truck down doing this. And the reason I'm using this is to avoid spraying this down. I like a waterless aerosol method. That's just me personally, but we're going to go ahead and soak this thing down and let it sit for about a little bit. Now, obviously, disclaimer, this engine is a little bit warm. I just drove home from work, so maybe, less than a 15-minute jog from here to work, maybe like 12 minutes. So not super hot. It's been sitting here for maybe 10 minutes so far, but let's go ahead and get this first application, see how much of the can we use on this 19 Tacoma. Shake this can up really good. Obviously, just start dousing this thing. You're not really worrying about the wires and the rubber. This stuff is pretty much going to be good to go. Not going to hurt your paint or anything like that. Making sure you get all the crevices, even the battery. Not too worried about it. Let's see here. This cover is what really been bothering me as far as getting it clean. All right, look at that. Just bought one can of this, so trying to make it go as far as we can make it. I heard that it's not really going to be affecting your belts and pulleys. Really just to help your plastics and your hoses rejuvenate a little bit, so definitely get that. Let's see. Sorry guys, trying to film and spray at the same time, so bear with me here. And see, our alternator's doing completely fine. I mean, not really a single bit of that on there. I like using this method better than washing it, because like I said, it's not really doing any harmful rinsing or anything like that. You don't got a whole lot to worry about. This stuff back in here is pretty filthy. It's crazy how this stuff lifts the dirt. I mean, it's crazy the work that it's doing for you. Now, I've still got plenty of can left, so I may just let this sit. And you can see there, I mean, it's already lifting the dirt straight up off that cover. Get the nice side profile going. All right. I think we're gonna let that sit for a minute, dwell, and come back to it. All right, guys, so let's check the results out together. This is real time, maybe 10, 15 minutes max. This is just me literally doing, I did 2 coats. I let this dwell. I hit it again with a little bit more. I mean, it's a giant can. I mean, you might as well. I did take a microfiber that was over there, and I did lightly rub this area because it had some dirt in the emblem. And other than that, I rubbed kind of along here in this painted section just because I wanted that to really pop with the cement in there. But ultimately, guys, that's pretty much it. That's just your can of Armor All tire foam. And you can see this thing came out freaking factory fresh, and I didn't have to get a water hose out. I didn't have to tape anything up with a trash bag, nothing like that. I mean, you can see it's a night and day difference. That's more like what the engine looked like, that nasty crud in there. And just look at that, guys. I mean, the detail in there is crazy. Get that coolant lid. Now, there is some that hasn't evaporated just yet, but it's gonna leave a real natural feel. I mean, just like a factory finish. So nothing greasy, nothing, no residue to get on. Alternator down there looks great. Battery looks good. Really just super impressed overall by the results. So again, this is the can we used. Just a can of your standard Armor All tire foam. It's about $7.99, $8 a can. And I even had enough left over to do all 4 of my tires, which is crazy. And even enough to get that shiny back up in the wheel well also. So 2 wheel wells, 4 tires all around. Just to show you I'm not full of crap here. All 4 tires and a nice detailed engine bay. So just a quick tip there, guys, if you are looking to freshen up that hunting rig, get the dust and grime knocked off so you're not embarrassed when you take it to the service center. There you go, boys. Enjoy it, take the pro tip, and we'll catch you on the next one.